Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Taurus. So Taurus, as usual, I'm doing this reading with my own deck, so the cards you'll see are from this deck. Taurus, the way that I feel your energy today, it seems like you are happily going in a certain direction, and it seems like for no apparent reason there is this sense of losing sight of where you're going or what you were doing in the first place, or what it was, the dream that you were trying to reach or trying to manifest. Because I feel like there is a huge blind spot in your view or in your perception that I feel like that has a positive intention, because there is something being cooked magically that you're only supposed to see glimpses of at this moment. But I feel like it includes losing sight of your, or well, like this big dream of yours, or like this wish that you were very intently going towards it. And I feel like it's like you're being presented or being offered two options that are very similar, that are also very not completely disclosed. It's like you don't really know where both of them are going to lead, but apparently they are very similar because they are just reflections of each other. So either way you go, it seems like you are, it seems, I don't know exactly for sure, but it seems like you are going to see what is now at this moment being hidden from you. So let's begin with the cards. We begin with this Page of Swords, and this, I saw you just skipping and hopping along in your path, and I heard like, hold up, Taurus, don't go so fast. It's almost like there is something to consider, and if you go this speed that you're going at this moment, or the sense of just going with the flow, I feel like there is something that is being missed here, because we have these two cards. So after the Page of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So here in this Nine of Cups, we have this heart in the center that is missing from this Eight of Cups, right? It's almost like this downgrade in a sense, but it's not a downgrade. It's not something negative. I feel like there is a positive outcome that is still unseen or unknown to you, Taurus. It's just that the one thing that you were moving towards, it's like this is your biggest dream, your biggest wish, your biggest desire that you really, really wanted to manifest or to experience. And you felt like you were in the right path to meet it, or to find it, or to achieve it. And I feel like somehow, if you go too fast, or if you go too, I don't want to say unaware, I feel like it's just that it's less deliberate. If you go less conscious, or if you go, is that the proper way to say it? It's like if you remain too naive, or too childish, or too I don't want to say mature, although it's a page, right? I feel like there is enthusiasm, but there is this sense of like, stop, like stop, don't go so fast. Like there is something that you have to know before you continue, and that has to do with what you want, what is driving you, what is this wish that is guiding you. Because here this Eight of Cups is talking about how you, if you keep on going on this track, it's like you're going to lose track of what is this thing that was guiding you in the first place. It will become all enmeshed into one thing that you would not know how to discern really, or how to identify what is guiding you. So it's like this, right? Feeling like there is this blind spot, because we have the sun here, and actually this sun card is coming through as like a black hole in a sense. This is what I heard with, you know, seeing this blind spot. It's almost like there are so many options, right, among these 8 cups, that you are losing sight of what was this one thing, this one wish, this one desire in the center that was guiding you in this very clear path that somehow becomes unclear, right? Or emotionally becomes very hard to feel exactly what is what, or what is the path, right? It's almost like all of these rays of sunshine are pointing in every direction. This is because of this Eight of Cups, because it's like everything is mixed all together. And here in the Nine of Cups, when you began this path, it's like everything was lined up to show you like a clear path, like this is the way to go. But when you go so fast, or so naively, or so unaware, right, of what is really this guiding light, or this guiding feeling, right, this gut feeling in you, it's like you have this huge blind spot within your sight, like within your perspective. You can no longer perceive what is guiding you, or where you're heading towards. And I feel like there is some positive in it, right? It's the sun card, although the sun is coming through as, you know, this blind spot. So I feel like there is this guiding light behind the blind spot. It's just that there is this moment of stop on your tracks to rethink or remember what was this thing that was guiding you in the first place. Because we have another major arcana following the sun, which is the Magician. And this Magician, if you see here, there are, you know, bits of magic dust coming from the hat. And usually, you know, this card has been coming through with a lot of hidden magic tricks that the Magician hold within the hat, but you can catch glimpses of it. And I feel like this is what is going on. I feel like these two major arcana are like coming through as a very emphatic thing that is being blocked from your perception intentionally, I want to say, right? There is purpose in you not seeing where you're going, or losing, you know, losing this sense of what is really guiding you. And I feel like it can stir you up emotionally, right? Because if here you had a clear path ahead with the Eight of Cups, it's like everything becomes like this whirlwind of every sort of emotion that is perhaps confusing you, right? Making you see things that were unclear feel so unclear now. Although, you know, being this Page of Swords is like clarity was this thing that was guiding you in the first place, and to lose it is almost like, it's like you're questioning. It's almost like I'm hearing you question God, right? Why, God? Why can't I see the path clearly now? Why can't I see what was this dream that was guiding me, that was so sharp and so clear, suddenly become like this, you know, I'm seeing like something gets cloudy, right? And you know, the rays that are surrounding this blind spot, they are trying to keep you with your hopes high. Although it's like you are catching glimpses of the light behind it. You are catching glimpses of what was that thing that was pulling you, or that thing that was moving you, right? But it's like suddenly things become very, very confusing, and you cannot perceive with exactitude. It's like you can only see pieces or fragments or little glimpses of what was that big dream that you had, just so vividly in your mind's eye. And so here, with these two cards, you know, there are two major arcana here with, you know, a lot of black in it. And here we have a major arcana and a minor arcana, although these two cards are also like coming as a duo in a sense, because, you know, here this Emperor card is coming through as, you know, two paths, and here we have the Two of Wands, which, you know, this image of the wands usually represents like a tree or like a flower. And to me, because of the crown of the Emperor being like a crown of flowers, these two cards are directly related to whatever you're catching the glimpses of that seems to be very positive, but, you know, it is illuminating the path still, although it seems like you know, when we are looking to, you know, a place that is really, really bright, and suddenly we turn our gaze to a place that is not that bright, and it feels like there is like this blind spot. This is what this is talking about. It's like you can only see the edges or the periphery zone of what was, you know, very clear in the first place that initiated this path that you're on. So whatever it is that now is being blocked from your view, it is intentional. It is like it's almost like the universe preparing you for a surprise, like a big surprise that is being kept from your view in order for you to be stunned, right? Or you to be in awe once you are able to see again, right? But I feel like somehow you are being kept from seeing the entire view, at least right now. And so here with these two cards, you know, it's almost, so the reason why they are coming here as a major arcana and a minor arcana is like whatever detail thing that is going on in your daily life, or something that for you seems like very small, it is in fact very big, because it's like the reflection of something that is, you know, it has its ripple effects in the cosmos, or in something that is, you know, way bigger than you are seeing right now. It's like there is a blockage in your view right now, Taurus. And I feel like there is this this sense of being presented with two options, right? We have here one path coming from this side going this way, and then this one going to this way. You know, although they are, you know, locking and meeting here at the end, well, apparently in the same spot, it's like it isn't really attached or touching each other. So the reason why I'm saying whatever it is that you are incapable of seeing at this moment, because it is intentionally being blocked from your perspective, it's like you can only see parts of it or fragments of it. And the fragments of it is that they are pointing towards, you know, two different paths that are not that different, right? It's like they are similar. They are similar. It's like it's like before you continue on the path that you were going on, it's like you are presented with this fork on the road, right? You get to a point where if you move without thinking, you could possibly make a decision unaware that you had that decision in the first place, or you had that option in the first place. So it's almost like there is this sense of blocking you from continue on this straight line in order for you to see that there are these peripheral paths that are being presented to you that can be seen as flourishing or as potentially very abundant, right? It's like this is like the opportunity perhaps for you, Taurus, to feel empowered again. And it's not by choosing either one of these paths. It's like just by seeing that in having this huge blind, it's almost like if you were, you know, to continue on this straight path ahead, you would miss out these perhaps shortcuts, right? That could be so much more beautiful, or like it's like these are not very apparent paths, right? These are paths, it's like this is not an obvious fork in the road, right? It's like it's hidden. It's hidden. So whatever choice you make right now, it's like it's going to be beautiful either way, right? It's just that losing sight of that initial dream will present you with something that is still unknown or still unseen, that you can only see bits and pieces, but is also like going to, it's like going to open up these new paths, right? It's almost like you are going to, if you were certain that this path was the one for you and your heart was, you know, very focused in that path, it's like somehow that call or that pull is now being shifted because you're being presented with two other paths that could be as fulfilling or as beautiful or as enchanting than the one that you were in. It's just that the old wish is being reframed, or is being put in this blind spot category, that you no longer see that as the dream to be fulfilled. You see, it's almost like there are new dreams for you to dream, or there are new wishes in your wish list, right? So I'm not seeing that you are choosing one or the other, to be honest. I'm going to pull more cards for you, Taurus, and also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended. So if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.